I think creating a style manifesto is going to help you define your true sense of personal style, to bring out the really good bits about who you are as a unique person and translate those into the way that you dress. So what's a style manifesto? A style manifesto is a document that I created, and it helps you answer some very powerful, thought-provoking questions about who you are as a person. Because you are a very unique being. Yes, you are a special snowflake, and I think that that's cool. Although the fashion industry would have us believe we are all exactly the same, that is simply not true. So if you love a good old-fashioned questionnaire, then this video is going to be awesome for you. And don't forget, if you are loving this video, please give me a thumbs up. That would be super sweet of you. And leave me a comment letting me know what your #1 style struggle is, and I would love to answer any questions that you have. I have a really in-depth guide. It's more of a workbook really that you can work through. So you can find that in the description box below. There'll be a link there, and I just really encourage you to print it out and get started. In the back of the guide, you'll also find over 25 ethical and sustainable brands that I personally love and recommend, plus a complete list of everything that you would ever need to create your capsule wardrobe. So definitely check out that guide. It's an epic guide, and I think you're going to love it. Okay, the first question that I love to ask people that always stumps them is, who is your style icon? Now, I don't know who created the concept of a style icon because I've heard it referenced before, but this is how I phrase the question. So, of any person, living or dead, famous or infamous, fictional, non-fictional, male or female, who represents the style that you most want to have? Who? I'm not sure. Who could it be? It's like, I don't know. Some of the people that are on my style icon list, you can actually find, I have a Pinterest board, which I will also link in the description box, are Bob Dylan. I love Bob Dylan's early style. I love that he kind of dressed so minimally, and of course that was because he was straight up broke early on, and he was definitely very folksy. I love anything, of course, that Jane Birkin wore, because it was basically all just jeans and a white t-shirt. And I really love Carrie Russell. She is like one of the most stunningly beautiful women in the whole wide world, and her style is just on point. Another really cool question to ask yourself is, what country do you love the most? And this doesn't have to be about your country of origin. It's mainly just getting you to think about, okay, so if I were going to be traveling right now, where would I see myself going? Am I more of a tropics kind of a girl? Am I more California? Am I Paris? And do I dream of going to Japan? Or am I more of somebody that's just like, you know, kind of off the beaten path, dusty roads of Montana? Like, who am I? Where do I see myself in the world? Like, what kind of country am I drawn to? Could it be Spain? And then to kind of partner with that question is, what time period do you most love? And with any of these questions, you can give more than one answer because it's going to give great pieces of information for you. But, so what time period most represents who you are? Are you very like classic 1950s, very streamlined silhouettes? Or are you very out there, boho, 1960s, free love, leather, fringe, all that stuff? Or maybe you're very 90s and you absolutely would wear anything that Jennifer Aniston wore in Friends. Think about the time period that most represents you. I've even thought about like the 1880s or the 1890s and how they have these cool frilly white eyelet tops and lots of linen and cotton materials. Just a couple more questions before we wrap up, and there are way more questions in the workbook, and so by the time you're done answering all these questions, you're going to write your style manifesto. So one of the final questions is, what are some brands that really just do it for you? They don't have to be brands that you are currently buying or that you can even afford. A lot of people have answered to me like very high-end, high street brands that they can't afford, but that style represents who they are. I had a woman on a bone consultation recently say that she loves Rag & Bone and that she's also a huge fan of Current Elliott, What are some brands that you just love? This could be a basic brand. It doesn't have to be anything fancy at all, but who's doing it right for you? Like if I said, hey, here's $1,000 for you to go blow at this shop, where would you go? And it could be the thrift store, and dang, you could get a ton of stuff if that was true. But what are the brands out there that are really just doing it for you? The final question that I want to ask you in this video is, what season of life are you in right now? What does your life require of you? Because sometimes we fantasize about what we would like our style to be, yet it's not practical at all. Or it could be the opposite, that maybe you're in a very chilled out phase of life. You used to be very corporate, and now you've retired, or maybe you just don't work in an office and you work from home and you have no clue what to wear. What phase and season of life are you in? Are you a young mom? Are you not a mom? Are you single? Are you married with kids? Are you retired with no kids? What is it that your life requires of you? Because that's going to help inform what your sense of style is. Keep in mind that all of this stuff is just play. It's play, so don't take it too seriously, because our style evolves and changes over the years, and whether we like it or not, we are so influenced by media, by magazines, by Pinterest, and just by the fashion industry. We're also influenced by our budget, what we can and cannot afford, and by our health. Sometimes our health restricts us from wearing the clothes that we really want to wear, but I promise you, you can look amazing no matter what you have going on in life. People do it, and it's such a privilege to be able to dress the way that most represents who you are, because I promise you, you will come alive. You will feel more yourself. You will come out of your shell. You will save time. You will save money. You'll stop questioning your outfit choices all the time, and you'll actually step out into the world and take better risks. You'll make more friends because you're opening yourself up. Trust me, I have been there. I have been the girl that had no clue what in the world she was wearing. I have made every fashion mistake that you can possibly imagine. I have shaved my eyebrows. I've had blue hair. I used to wear crazy glitter eyeshadow. I used to wear a braid right in the front of my face, and then one day decided, rather than just unbraiding the braid, that I would cut it off with scissors, and had like little sprigs of hair popping out of my head. So I've done it all, I've been through it all, and I get how clothing makes you feel. Especially as a woman, clothing just can change the way you feel. And I want you to feel like just amazing inside and out. I want you to feel that the way you look on the outside is the way you feel on the inside. I really hope that this video has opened up some thinking in your mind, that you have got the wheels turning, and that it's been really helpful. So don't forget to subscribe, and also give me a thumbs up if you like this video. I can't wait to see you guys in the next video. Take care. This is gonna be a hard one, but I need to do it fast. Fast is good. Fast is good. Okay.